Hey guys, my name is Veronika. Today I'm going to be creating a look that I posted on my Instagram. If you want to see how I created this look and the process I went through and the final transformation, then keep on watching. So first I'm going to be applying a nude eyeshadow all over my lid as a base because I don't really use eyeshadow primer. I'm going to be using the NYX Single Shadow in the shade Lap Dance. Next shadow we're going to be using is actually in this beautiful palette. This is actually Life's a Drag palette by Maybelline's brand Lunar Beauty. So I'm going to be going with Campy. Dip my brush in there, kind of rotate it. And we're gonna pop this on the crease specifically and kind of rotate it in circular motions, and then we're gonna go lower. So as you can see, because I am not using an eyeshadow primer, it's not as pigmented, so I have to kind of build it up. But you can do this technique with or without an eyeshadow primer. Build it up a little bit more. Do the same thing until you are happy with the shade of yellow you have. I do put my eyeshadow a little bit higher, closer to my brow bone, because I do have hooded lids, so it does cover the lid part a little bit more, so I kind of extend it out. So now we're going to go in with this orange on the Morphe 35C palette. It's more of like it's a pure orange, but a little bit more yellow tone. I'm going to focus mostly on the end of the eye and kind of blend it out. And now we're going to do the same thing to the other eye. So the next palette I'm going to be using is the Juvias Nubian 2 palette. And I'm going to be going into Morocco. So I'm going to put this specific shade in the very end to kind of make it a little bit darker. We're going to go in here and kind of blend it out here. And then we're going to have this one spread only to this specific part where we had the orange in the beginning. We're not going to go throughout the whole eye, just in this specific part. So blend. Now I'm going to be using the Morphe 515 brush, and we're going to gently tap into the shade Morocco and tap off the excess eyeshadow because we want to create a very soft, defined crease. The next color I'm going to go in is actually in the Juvias Saharan palette. I'm going to be going into Sakoto, Huda Wodo. We're going to go into this kind of vibrant orangey red, and we're going to put this red tone only in the end. So this is the F&F Pro eyeshadow base in the color Light. I don't use concealer for cutting my crease because I feel like it's too watery and too runny. And I feel like I have more control with this really pigmented eyeshadow base. Very nice, because if you were to mess up, you can easily clean it off. I'm going to be using the Morphe R45 if I want to do more detailed and fine looks, like a cut crease throughout the whole eye. What I do is that I just kind of swipe some on both ends of the Morphe brush, and I look down and pray that everything's gonna go well. So first I just kind of go in the middle and see how high I want to go. So I want to go there and then I bring it down. So I kind of have like an outline of like where I want to start. So I'm going to bring it from the inner corner of the eye, slowly move the brush up little by little. So at this mark right here that I'm going to show you is the furthest I go with the brush right here. So I go and then I blend it using another brush. And then I'm going to be using this one I got from Walmart. It's a really good brush because it's really dense. And I use it back and forth. I kind of blend both the shadow and the eyeshadow base together, so it kind of gives like more of like that soft blend. And then I'm going to go again with the eyeshadow base in the brush, and I'm going to kind of like bring it out. Do the same kind of technique, back and forth, back and forth. And then grab the brush again and just kind of blend it. And now that it's wet, I'm gonna actually finish this crease without starting on the other one. Have it work the best when it's wet. So now that it's wet, I'm gonna grab Campy again. And I'll put a lot on the brush and I'm gonna pack it really hard. Pack it to make sure that it sticks well, and then I'm not just like putting it only on top. Kind of make sure that it stays on throughout the day and it doesn't crease and make it very, very pigmented. And at this point you can actually see the difference of what an eyeshadow base and no eyeshadow base look kind of does to you. So as you can see, the yellow definitely came on easier and is applied way better with an eyeshadow base because it has a sticky base to it, and then on the lid one, because I didn't use eyeshadow base, it's more of a faded yellow. So always use eyeshadow base. Recommend it if you want to do more vibrant looks and make sure that all of your eyeshadows really pop. I can't really get the inner corner with this brush, so I'm gonna grab this True Fiction Precision Concealer 950 brush, grab Campy and kind of get it in the corner here, and then kind of do these lines that are more closer to the edge of the crease.
And now we're going to do the same thing to the other eye. Now we're going to grab our brush and we're going to blend in our eyeshadow base with our shadow. Now we're going to be applying the eyeshadow Campy on top of the base. This will give that illusion of the eyeshadow kind of blending outwards towards the orange to give the illusion of a sunset. Accidentally wiped off a little bit of my orange shadow, so I'm just going to reapply some Morocco to define my crease.
I'm going to be using the Morphe M506 again, and we're going to go in Sakodo, and we're just going to kind of go over where we had it before, but we're going to kind of go over the yellow to kind of have that a blend as well. Now that I finished the top portion of my eyeshadow, we're going to do the bottom portion using only Sakodo and Morocco from both of the Juvias Place palettes. And I'm going to be using these two brushes. These are both Morphe brushes. I'm going to go in with Morocco using the larger brush from the set, and then I'm going to go in and blend. And I'm going to keep loose powder under my eyes, just in case it falls anywhere out. Okay, so now I'm going to use a smaller bristled one, and I'm going to go in with Sakodo, and I'm only going to do this at the ends. I got this for actually $4.50. I have like every shade, but we're going to go in with the color Golden Gemma. It has like a brush applicator. It's so easy to use. I'm going to pop some on the lid using just a brush. Okay, really gentle. And swipe, swipe. And I'm going to use the True Fiction Deluxe Lip 704 to kind of like blend it out. there, girl.
And now we're going to do the same thing to the other eye. For my liquid liner, I'm going to be using the Pink Orchid Lip Liner. This is a jet black liquid liner that will accentuate my eyes and will pop out the color that I put on my lid. For today, I'm going to be using the Lilly lashes in the style Miami's. These, of course, are my favorite go-to lashes because they're very natural, but of course, they're very noticeable. So if you want something subtle but comfortable, these are definitely my favorite.
Stick. I'm going to be using this NYX Retractable Eyeliner in the color white. I'm going to actually put this in the top and the bottom waterline. So I'm just going to pop that in there to kind of open up the eye.
Now that we finished, we're just going to use the Marc Tantastic Bronzer and the Amerezy Anastasia Highlighter. And for the lips, I'm going to be using the True Fiction Lip Liner in Bold Red and the MAC Russian Red Lipstick. I'm also going to be applying a little bit of clear lip gel to make the lips pop a little bit more.
So this is the final look. I hope you guys actually enjoyed it because it was a really fun opportunity for me to recreate this look. I enjoyed it. I felt like I've learned a lot. Definitely this look is way better than the one I created on Instagram. I feel like because I had a second chance of doing it, it turned out way better, but I really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys really liked it. If you guys do like this look, give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it if you did. But I would say this is my recreation of, you know, a Barbie, you know, 2018, new revamped summer edition, going to like on an Uber to like Sunset Boulevard, you know, seeing the sunset by herself because she's a single lady and no man is needed. So, you know, all that's tea. If you guys want me to create any other of my Instagram posts, you can always like that video or comment or DM me on Instagram at Veronikins. It's gonna be up here. If you guys want to see any more of these types of videos, you can always subscribe to this channel to be notified or anything, and put the little bell icon a lot of people are talking about. And if you guys want me to create any other look, you can always leave a comment down below. So please subscribe. You could always recreate this look as well, and you can always tag me at Veronikins on Instagram. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.